Extra time.
Well, the only thing that I want to talk about is really on the fast bowling side. I think that's my forte, to have a look at stats and on the batting side. And I mean, there's always a difference between how you play in India and how you play in South Africa. So I think most Indian batsmen will struggle here with a bounce. But Kumar, you know, if you look at some of the other guys, they're all averaging in the region of 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, sometimes just over 2 wickets per test match. Your better players average just 4 wickets a test match. And I think the only player that's got that potential right now is Sharma and also Kumar. And Kumar is a guy that can bowl a line outside the off stump and not just slanting it in like the other boys. And it's a pity that that's happening. I think the selectors made a big mistake. That's where quality coaching comes in. Sharma is bowling outside off stump, swing it away. If it swings away and the guys leave it, then you should go wide off the stumps and bowl it into leg stumps, swinging it away, and he's not doing that. So who's coaching him? Who's shown him the true away swing finesse that one can have when you know the rules and regulations of away swing bowling? He's not doing it, and it points towards coaching. Yeah, he was a good player. I think it's a privilege to bowl against the best in the world, as if it's the privilege now to bowl against Fanie de Villiers or Kohli or Root or even Smith from Australia. Glad I played in that era. He was one of those guys that attacked the ball, and I remember starting the slow ball deliveries, which he thought he can hit away and get away with, and he didn't. It worked in my way at the end. But proactiveness, I think, from both of our sides made it an effective battle in those days. I think Smith is going to do better than him because of South African conditions. Smith is somebody that's fortunate to have grown up on quicker wickets. So I think Kohli's got to really play 110% to try and beat Smith at this specific stage. But overall, who knows, he's probably going to be better.
But considering that Kohli has scored runs all over the world except for England, he has scored a century here back in 2013-14 as well. So do you reckon that
he's got a good chance? Of course. I think he's just got to focus a little bit more here. You've got to be a little bit more conservative, especially after you get yourself in. And is Kohli going to do it this time around? We'll see. I'm part of the Deaf Society. I'm part of helping a lot of kids in this country getting a cochlear implant. Especially if you're born deaf. I've got an old brother that's deaf, and I've got a daughter that's deaf too. So that obviously forced me, if you want to call it that, into the world of charities and having empathy for people around you. And I just think from my side to all the cricketers out there, all the top sportsmen, use and abuse the media and everybody around you, and spend some of your own private time to help people and reach out to make a difference. I think there's too many cricketers out there just taking in and taking everything for themselves and not giving time for that matter. So hopefully everybody will fall into that category soon. The biggest and the biggest challenge is to stop slanting the ball into the batsman, because that's what you do in T20 cricket and also in one-day cricket, and detox, go back to the norm and try and bowl towards the slips again after that. And I don't think people are practicing that. I don't think the coaches are detoxing their bowlers. Everybody is running in wide, not giving anybody room outside the off stump. And needless to say, your bowling attack is a proof of that. You've got 2 guys out of 5 that's actually bowling towards the slips. The rest are slanting it in. And that's a worry. I'm not too sure what record you're talking about, but he's good enough. I think the reality is good enough, and the biggest reality is that he's a showman. People love him. That's the kind of people you need in the world of cricket. The Shane Warnes and the Fanie de Villiers and those guys that can take the perception of cricket to the next level, the marketing of cricket to the next level. I think one of the biggest attributes for a captain can be to be a marketable entity, and he's marketable. And to be as good as he is, on top of that, can probably enhance his future, and hopefully he can get closer to Ndulka's record, if not break it. Yeah, it was wonderful. He was such a gentleman too, and we had a wonderful time. I remember, I think any man will have a wonderful time looking at 300 good-looking women all the time around you. So no, he was brilliant, and it was a pleasure meeting a legend like him. And just the way he handled people around him was also fantastic.
Hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Extra Time.